Hi guys, so I am heading to the Stitch Festival today. So this is the Stitch Festival at the Design Museum in London, Islington. And I'm going to go and see what I can find for cross stitch and embroidery. So I've not actually been to this one. I've been to the one at Ali Pali in London. That was really good, but I didn't find a whole lot of cross stitch and embroidery. That was like 2 years ago. It was mainly fabrics, which is still gorgeous. I still did pick up a few bits, but I'm going to be taking you along today and we're going to go and have a look around. So it's the first day today, so I'm hoping to get this up edited for you guys tonight. So if any of you want to get your tickets to go, I believe there's still are some on the website. So we are going to head off. I'm going to go grab some breakfast. We're going to get the train into London and let's go do some shopping. I'll see you guys when we get there. Bye. So guys, I've just come to find a little bit of a quieter corner so I can quickly update you. So throughout this video you're just going to be seeing little clips here and there. It's quite busy down here, but there is so many different things. Already within the first 5 minutes of being here I found things for embroidery artists and cross-stitch designers such as beads. There's gorgeous fabric. I've already seen a couple of exhibitions for embroidery, so I'm going to be inserting the clips here and there. But because of the music in this, most of it will be me talking over it. So I'm just going to film a load of clips and we will edit it all together at the end. So I hope you enjoy. Hi guys, so this is editing Beth here, but I absolutely loved the Stitch Festival. So here is one of the embroidery artists that I stumbled across. She was fairly close to the front and her pieces were absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that they were simple, 3 colours only, most of them, some of them even less. There is this one piece here which is on the scales and it says Worthy on it. This piece just meant so much. Stitch Community Project, now this was as you walked in and I really enjoyed this. I did actually put some stitches in this. I hope anyone going also does, but they have an amazing resource online for their embroidery stitches showing you how to do it, but I just loved, I did a few cross stitches because I had to get some cross stitch in. The King Eli's School, they had their A-level project and I do apologise for the shaky camera. It was very busy here, so it was difficult to get these videos filmed and clips filmed, but I did my best to show sister frames. I absolutely loved these. They sold the Nerge hoops, which I already actually own 2 sets, one in the UK and one in France. Really recommend them. But I did try out a couple of their hoops. They let me test out a couple with a piece of fabric to see, and I didn't pick any up, but will definitely have them on my list for future. They had a lot of the just normal sewing accessories, tools and things like that to pick up, but it was nice to test out some hoops. Now this is, I filmed this because I thought this was crazy, £1.55 for a skein of DMC thread. Like what? Definitely go to Threads for You for your cross stitch thread, Peatside Needleworks, Lakeside, all of the places. But they had all of the sewing threads. It was nice to see the different colours, and they had Madeira, which I absolutely love Madeira thread for embroidery and using on my sewing machine. Absolutely love it. There was the Stitch Guild there, but I was unable to take photos, so I took one from far away, but they had some lovely pieces. This is Trudy Anne Designs store, and I really wish I would have got better footage. I was so distracted by the fact that there was cross-stitch charts and I could have a look at all the releases from Nashville. So she had so much stuff. I love, so her website is actually on eBay. It's Jeff P. Smith 2055. I buy from them quite often. Absolutely amazing. They have a really quick turnaround. Love their stuff. They do older patterns and new patterns. We have Wimpress Embroidery. Now I loved having a look around at some of these. They had like this little station in the middle which was kind of like a pick and mix kind of thing. They had gorgeous scissors, thread keeps. They also had like the little pouches for scissors, embroidery, needle minders. There was just honestly so much. Their DMC was £1 a skein. You just kind of dug through the box and found the DMC you wanted. They did also have a couple of gorgeous embroidery. like kits. A lot of at the Stitch Festival I found some really cute embroidery, some inspirational pieces. I wish I could have got better footage. It was just so busy, it was so loud, and I do not do well in crowded places, so I was quite impressed myself that I managed to do. This is Love Poppet, and this is a new one to me, so I'm going to include footage of their website because I think you should definitely check them out. They have so many different things. They have loads of kits, they have accessories. I did pick up a needle minder and I did pick up a couple of patterns from them, so you could at the show she had the kits on display which are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going through some of them here, and then she had the individual patterns. So I picked up this bee one, I absolutely loved it, had to pick up a bee. I nearly picked up the lighthouse, but then I saw two of her Halloween pieces. This pumpkin was adorable, and this trick or treat was what really drew me in. So they do have the kits which comes with the Ada and all the thread needed. She actually finished this as a little banner, which I thought was really cute, but they also have subscription boxes. So she said the next one out is May 1, and she actually has a photo of it on the website so you can see what it looks like. But their subscription boxes are every 2 months, and I got to have a look at a few of them. Absolutely love it. We are just going on to a couple of others. So what I'm doing is, because these got really busy and it was really difficult to try and get photos because the lighting was terrible and I didn't feel comfortable trying to film with that many people around. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to scroll through their websites to show you how gorgeous they are. So this stand, the Make Arcade, had felt embroidery and cross stitch. This is Kate Blanford, and her website is kateblanford.com. I will list all the websites, but I was really interested in this stitching tray, but I had a very limited budget for this, so I had to keep it short. This is the Joyful Crafting Co. I really also loved their kits. So this is her on Etsy. As you can see, she has so many gorgeous simple patterns. These would stitch up really quickly. She also has accessories and scissors, but just going to show you some of these. So she had these kitted up at the show, but she also had like just the patterns, and on her Etsy you can get the PDF patterns. There's a few here that I think would make lovely little smalls for exchanges, or just like a little positive gift for someone. But I loved their stickers. I nearly bought the stickers, but I was just so busy when I went back. Then we have Craft Pod, and she had some gorgeous pieces. I'm just showing you the website now to try and get you better photos of them. But she had some felt ones, and she does workshops on all of these, so you can find all this information. So she had little felt animals that she's made. She had embroidery and felt kits. She also had cross stitch. I really loved the sunflower cross stitch one that she had. It was just, she had it on white and black Ada, and it was absolutely gorgeous. But I did not need any more cross stitch kits, but definitely someone I will go back and check. Wild Floss Embroidery. Now I actually picked up, she had these thread bundles, but her stuff, Ruth Hughes's designs, were absolutely gorgeous. You could get kits for individual. Wild and Green, they had some gorgeous kits as well. The Modern Crafter was also there. All of these I will be listing down below. Treasure Cave, now this is new to me, I haven't seen them, but I loved these pieces that I'm showing you now. Very simple embroidery pieces. Paintbox threads, absolutely love them. Hand-dyed silk I've had before, and I also picked up some perlé cottons to try. This is a new one to me, and I'm just trying to remember what the name is. Crafty Smith, that's it. Anne Orchard was the final one, and I managed to pick up a biscornu from her. I also picked up from the Crafty Smith, but I will show you all of those pieces in the haul at the end. But Anne Orchard's was absolutely gorgeous. There's things that I've not seen before. So she had these things called Chunky Cross Stitch, which was small but used thicker thread. And she had some gorgeous cross stitch patterns. She had fabric, like ribbons there. Absolutely stunning. There was just so many things on this stand. No wonder she was so busy. It was absolutely gorgeous. So what I did was I picked up one piece from her, but I will definitely be going back and looking online at her ribbons and things like that because they were absolutely gorgeous. She did some mini beadwork pieces as well. They were really cute, but her stand was just gorgeous. For some reason I cannot find the photo, but it was definitely worth going to check out her website if you haven't seen it already. So I'm going to go back in to the last clip and show you the haul. Hi guys, so I do hope you enjoyed some of the footage. I'm really hoping I got some of the footage because I haven't actually edited it yet, but the Stitch Festival was absolutely amazing. I loved going around and meeting people and seeing what they had, and I was really surprised at how much stuff I could find that was embroidery and cross stitch related. So there are going to be plenty of videos out there about the Stitch Festival that shows all of the fabrics, things like that. So I didn't film the fabric. I barely looked at fabric stands because I was like, I am on a tight budget. I do not want to be buying fabric for quilting because I buy it and then it takes me forever to actually quilt or make something. But there were so many gorgeous fabrics out there, but I was really surprised at how much stuff I could find, which were other textiles and other arts. There were things like diamond arts, there was embroidery, there was a punch needle, there was macrame as well. I didn't get any videos, photos of the macrame, I don't think, but absolutely gorgeous. I loved the macrame stand. There was so much lovely things there. I was really blown away by everything. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage, I don't think, of the Spellbound bead stand. I kind of got swept away with things as going around because one, I'm not used to filming in public. Two, it was really busy and I don't do very well in big crowds. But it was so much fun and definitely one that I would go to next year. So let's jump into this haul and see. I actually did quite well. I spent less than £100. My biggest purchase, well actually there's two. There's two shops that I spent around £30 on. The first one was the Spellbound stall, and you're not going to see these. This is not going to do this any kind of justice, but they had this gorgeous pick and mix bead, like bead selection. So Spellbound do amazing kits for beading, but I really love getting beads from them, and they do different things. So they have like the metal connectors, but I thought I could attach this on to a stitch piece and do embroidery on it. They've got absolutely gorgeous beads. So I've got loads of different colored beads. I just have a mix match. I get 3 or 4 of each bead, but like they're 15p, 20p. Some of them are a little bit more, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So heart with flowers in. But I just literally just went round and with a little basket and just put a few of each of the ones that stood out to me in there. Absolutely love it. So that will be adding to my beads because I've used most of mine from previous years. So absolutely loved that. This is not going in any order really. I'll save the cross stitch to the end. I then went, I saw Wild Floss, which is Ruth Hughes's one, and her embroidery is absolutely gorgeous, and she did kits. But the other thing she did was she did these random thread bundles. So these were £5 each, and you get literally just a mix match of different threads and different yarns. You can't really see how many are in here. There's quite a lot, but in this one, this white one is really soft and fluffy. You have the raffia, so you have some paper in here. You have like a really fibrous like wool thread that hasn't been completely, it's kind of almost like felting material. And then there's just threads, there's like textured threads. There's just so much in here, but I thought this would be really good because I do like to have like a slow stitch embroidery piece. I don't tend to show them very much, maybe I should, but absolutely loved that. And I loved looking at her one, And speaking to her as well, she did like a little demonstration of how she uses like the raffia and stuff. And she just had a giant hoop that when she could, she was sitting there stitching, but her stall was really, really busy. Most of the stalls were, to be honest. Paintbox threads. Now, I absolutely love their thread. They do hand-dyed linen and hand-dyed cotton perlé threads. Not linen, silk, sorry. I have bought their silk threads before, and I love using them. I still have some of them, and some of them I've got in like a box where my students can use them, but absolutely love them. I love the way the dye is. It still keeps the thread completely intact. Absolutely love it. But I bought this and I decided what I was going to do was I was going to get things that would go with this for a slow stitch. So my beads, I have beads in here that I picked up specifically to match these colours. But then I picked up, what did I pick up? I picked up 2 of her Perlé 8 size threads, and then I picked up 3 of their 12s because it was 5 for £13. This one is by far my favourite. So she does gorgeous variegated, and this one has got red, orange, this gorgeous purple and yellow in there. And these are just to die for. Look at the variegation in that. Absolutely love it. And you can cross stitch with these. If you're on a 14 count Aida, you can use these. I wouldn't use it on higher count fabrics because you can't strand it like you can like a 6-stranded skein, but you can stitch on a 14 count. I've done it before, and they look absolutely gorgeous. The next one is also a Perlé size 8, so it's a thicker, I think, yeah, Perlé size 8 is thicker, and this was also a variegated red. This matches some of the red tones in here. It's a bit brighter, but it does match. This one, I just looked at the colour and absolutely loved it. And then I decided to go with 3 Perlé 12s, but in more of a neutral, so that way I got some different textures I could use. I have this off-white like eggshell colour, and none of hers have names. They have colour numbers and dye lots, so that's why I'm not giving any names for these. This gorgeous mauvey pink colour, and then the last one, I got one of their browns because I love the browns in the silk. I just find them so lovely to use, so I picked up those, and they will work really well with that thread bundle. But also I could do stitching with them. The Perlé 12s work quite well for stitching because they are, like for cross stitch, because they are thin enough. I do use Perlé 12s on my stitching, and I've used them on size 18 count as well, and they work really well. Let's go, what's the next thing? I'm just going on what I have in my pile. So I met Crafty Smith for the first time and absolutely loved hers. She had so many really cute little puns. A lot of hers was on puns, so she had like oh crab, it's Monday. I really wanted that one. I thought they were super cute, but I said I told myself I could only pick up one piece, and I picked up this one, Sombre Bee. She had a couple of bee ones. She had like Boo Bee, so it was like a bee in a ghost outfit. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure, I might have included some footage about her website, craftysmith.com, but definitely go and check her out. She has some really cute patterns. I have opened this because I wanted to see what her printed patterns were like. They are basic printed charts on printer paper, but she does give you the colour copy and the black and white, so symbol only. So if you like stitching with coloured copies or if you like stitching with symbols, she has you covered. She also sells kits of hers, but I was thinking I have so much thread, I have so much fabric, I was just picking up the patterns. But yes, the I may have to go back on and get her Oh Crab It's Monday, because I was sitting on the train on the way back going, why didn't you get that one? I loved the zombie, and I was kind of thinking, well, it's B, I have to get the B one. But yes, probably going to go back and pick that one up. Then I found Anne Orchard, and she had so many gorgeous ones. She had some like mini beaded kind of a stitch one. She did needlepoint. She had like big cross stitch, which was done with wool. There was just so many gorgeous things. And then she had biscornus, and I wanted to find a biscornu for the Nicole Spores Sal. And I was thinking I would just design one myself, but then she had 4 different ones. There was a B one. Yep, I was tempted. The B one was just a single colour. I can't remember what one of them was. She had one which was this floral one. I absolutely love the colours. I was going between like the red and blue floral or the one that I've got, which was the Christmas one, but the Christmas one won out. And she had these in both linen and Ada, and this is a full kit, £14. I honestly could not believe it. So it's £14, it's a full kit. That is the colourway, absolutely love it. As I got the linen, it's 28 count linen or 14 count Ada. All the threads and the beads are included. But absolutely gorgeous. As I said, I was tossing and turning between the two, and I literally stood there for about 10 minutes going, do I want the flower one? Do I want this one? But the Christmas one ultimately won out for me. I just loved this little, it was the section with the patterns and like the presents, sorry, and the joy. I'm a Christmas girl at heart. And she did have a couple of free charts on her. She had a love bug, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous little ladybug. And then her business cards have got little free designs on the back. And she had like strawberries, radishes, carrots. I did pick up the strawberry one. Strawberry or raspberry, I'm not sure what you'd say, but strawberry, I think. So then I went to Trudy Anne Designs. And they have their eBay site, which is down here. Now, I've bought from their eBay site before. I actually bought some of the needlework Nashville new releases, and they were so quick to get those out. And she was saying to me that they went there and literally they did some shopping on the Friday. They listed those items on the Friday. They did shopping on the Saturday, listed the items. They flew back. They arrived like Sunday night, Monday morning. I think it might have been Monday they arrived. They packed and shipped on Tuesday. And they were shipping for a good week, over a week. But honestly, the dedication they have, absolutely amazing. Like all of our needlework shops, but theirs arrived so much quicker than anyone else's. There is so much variety on their eBay website. I love the fact that they have older charts, which most shops kind of just get like, they go, oh, these ones are a few years old now, we're gonna stop selling those, we'll go with the newer ones. I understand, but for someone who's only been stitching for a few years now, there's so many older patterns that I love. And when I was looking around today, she had some of the Nashville releases, so it was really nice being able to see them in person. She had the most gorgeous cross-stitch sample wall of pieces. Absolutely loved seeing her stitching and seeing those. So it really drew me into a couple of pieces that I've kind of pushed away from in the past. There is a couple of pieces that I have in the basket on eBay, which probably at the start of the month, next month, if they're still available, I will be picking those up because I saw the samples. And they are ones that when I saw the charts originally, I was like, that's not for me. Not for me. But when I saw her stitch sample, I absolutely loved it. So they had classic colourworks there. And she had a deal. If you buy six, the 7 one is free. So I picked up a couple ones that I knew I needed for pieces, and then some that there's, yeah, I think there's just two that I loved the colour of and I knew I didn't already have. So sweet potato, I needed that for one of the new releases out. Chocolate mousse, I've just wanted a soft brown, and I don't really have too many because I don't have all the classic card works. I have quite a few though. Honeycomb, I needed for the chart that I purchased today. Black coffee was also one that was for the charts. Crab cakes, kind of two reasons. One, it was in one of the charts that I got today, and second was it's a colour that I want to use in something that I'm designing. Autumn spice, this was one I just loved the way the colour looked, so I picked that one up. And trail dust was in one of the charts, so it was really good. There was probably about 15 charts that I really loved, but I told myself I could pick 3. One is Tomato Row by October, what is it, October House? Yes, October House Fibre Arts. I've been loving these minis. So you've seen I stitched the snip one, I've stitched the timed stitch, I bought the new one, the Queen Bee, she had that as well. I already got that one. And then she did have Pumpkin Row, which I was tempted to break my free chart rule and get that one as well, but I thought, let's be good, it will be around for a while, I can go back and pick them up, probably off of her eBay site. But Tomato Row, I just thought that was so cute. And then I was thinking, when I change up my display, I'm not sure if I'm going to do bee or stitching theme, it just depends, but this would stitch up really fast and give me something to put up there for stitching related. And then the next two ones were bee themed. So she had loads of Little House Needleworks, which I love Little House Needlework charts, but I tend to not pick them up because I say to myself I can only pick a few and I go for other designs. Tend to be bigger designs, and I haven't stitched most of them. But the Stitching Bee is one that when I saw the chart in person and the pea stitch, I absolutely loved it. Thought that is perfect. Obviously my nickname is Bee, my name is Beth, starts with the letter B, and my channel is Be More Creative. And then these ones are the Bumblebee Petites. These are really small, stinking cute. Absolutely love them. Sorry, I'm hoping you're not getting too much glare. And I'm sorry if you can hear the washing machine. My students are leaving in a few days, so they're trying to get all their washing done before they go. But yeah, I know these have been out for a while, but when I saw them on the internet, like, they didn't stand out to me. But when I saw the chart, I thought these are so cute. They would make lovely little stitch gift pieces, make lovely little like smalls exchange, and I kind of feel like when I do a small exchange that maybe I should have at least some that have got bees on them. But I thought they were absolutely adorable, so I love those. So that's what I picked up from Trudy, but honestly, absolutely amazing. Right, next up, now I can't actually show you a lot of this haul because I just got the charts, but sorry about that, the students came back and they are always noisy when they come back. So the next place is Love Poppet, and I showed you a clip, well, I'm hoping I'm going to be inserting it in, of their website, and that will show you what I got, because I picked up just the patterns and the patterns don't have a picture on them, they just have the charts. So I picked up this gorgeous wooden needle minder, which is a dove flying, absolutely stunning, really do enjoy it. And then I picked up 3 of the charts, and these are printed on absolutely amazing paper, love the paper of these. So I picked up 2 Halloween ones, which is what drew me to the stand, was they had this trick or treat stitched in the shape of a banner, and I 100% want to finish mine in the shape of a banner. Really want to do it like they've done it. and I was tempted to get the kit for that one because it had the fabric and it had the threads. But I said to myself, once again, I have so much stash, I need to use the stash. But I did pick up that one. I picked up her pumpkin because it was absolutely gorgeous. And then she was doing a 3 for 5, I think it was 3 for 15 on hers. Not 100% sure. 3 for 16. Something like that. There was a deal 3 for, and it was so much better off. And because I'd already purchased 2, I had to get another one. And I got the B because be more creative. We need the B. But I'm actually really thinking about her subscription box because I'm actually going to be doing a changeover. I've had the Caterpillar Crossstitch one for a while, and not all of those patterns are my style, not always for me the most beneficial, but her subscription box was so good value for money. She showed 2 on there, and I'm definitely going to be signing up. The one that comes out in May is Hot Air Balloon. Absolutely gorgeous. I really loved the look of her kits. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a switch over. I'm going to pause my Caterpillar cross stitch. I'm not saying I won't go back because their kits are also amazing, but I just loved the look of her designs. Every single one of her designs I could have picked up. There's a couple of her larger charts. There was a Santa scene over a wintry village. I will probably be picking that one up. I just have to limit myself to a few pieces to start with, but her ones, love poppets. I would 100% tell you to go and check her out because her designs were just so cute, and she had such a variety. She had some which were like scenery types, she had some which were more cutie types, and then she had some seasonal pieces and just plain gorgeous designs. Absolutely love it. So definitely go and check her out. I've got 3 pieces from her, absolutely love them, and we'll be stitching those up. And cute needle minders as well. I think this was £6 for this wooden needle minder. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, as I said, there were so many amazing people there. Really worth the money of the ticket to get in. Absolutely loved it, and hopefully next year I will be going again and won't have so much of a tight budget, which probably is not a good idea because there were so many gorgeous things. I've got people that I need to go and check out online, like So For Stitching. She had some gorgeous pieces, but her stand was so busy, and unfortunately by the time that I got around to her stand, I was just struggling to be around so many people. For me, it is not easy with my eyesight being out and about on my own. I struggle with stairs, I struggle with distances, escalators, which the Angel Tube Station was just escalators. So I had an amazing day, and I wish I could have spent more time there, but I decided I was there for about 4.5 hours going around, but I definitely could have spent longer. I didn't really go and have a look at all the exhibitions. I kind of walked around. I didn't get any footage of it because I was just so engrossed with looking at everything that I didn't really do much filming. But absolutely had a wonderful day. I've got so many gorgeous goodies even. So many lovely goodies to start stitching, and there's a few that I just cannot wait to start stitching. Really gonna work on maybe taking a few of those away with me because they're all very small and simple designs to do, but absolutely love them. So I am gonna head off. I'm gonna edit this video. Hopefully there is a video to edit because I really have no idea what the footage was like. I do apologize if the footage is really shaky. The lighting was out of my control because it was, some areas were really well lit, some areas were difficult, like the ones at the top of the design museum, the lighting was really bad. It was a lot of people, so it was difficult to get decent footage of anything because I didn't want to be taking up time where other people could be looking and shopping. I just wanted to try and go have a look and get some footage and share. But hopefully, if you still want to go, there are still tickets available. I did ask and they do have tickets available for this weekend, so if you're near London, definitely go and check it out. And I think the ticket prices have dropped to like £10, £11 now. So amazing deal to get in. There was so much there. Definitely take advantage of the talks and the exhibitions. There was the catwalk fashion show, but wasn't really my kind of thing. So when everyone ran off to do that, I ran around and had a look at some of the stalls that were a little bit busier at the start. But I had a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different to what I normally do, but let me know if you would like to have footage of other events that I go to or the big stitch retreat. Let me know if this is something that I should include as little floss tube extras on my channel, and I will see you tomorrow with my floss tube video. So thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Happy stitching. Bye.